Welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. So I have been driving this Porsche Macan for a week or so. I'm just going to address the elephant in the room right now. I did bring my 911 Tiger 4 GTS for a warranty claim. Porsche also was nice enough to actually lend me this car as a loaner for a week. If you guys are interested, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll do a video on that just regarding the warranty claim in the next video. So as you guys know, I do work at an Audi store. Q3, Q5 is one of our bread and butter. We sell those cars every single day. So for me, as a salesperson there, I drive Q5s every single day. With a normal Q5, Q5e, which is the plug-in hybrid, and with the SQ5, which is the V6, 360 horsepower, 360 torque. We're not talking about Audis today, strictly Porsche. Today, I'm in the Porsche Macan. So this is the base Macan. Around 370 horsepower, 390 pound-feet of torque. Surprisingly, it's not the S, it's not the T, it's not the GTS. So this is kind of equivalent to the Q5 base, which is a 260 horsepower, 260 torque car. Honestly, it's built on the same platform, but the drive can't be any more different. Dimension-wise, it should be pretty much the same, but I'm talking about the drivability, the acceleration, the transmission, the agility, the braking, everything is more Porsche-based. So once you step into this 2023 Macan, you get welcomed by this Porsche DNA. First things first, this car does not have the push-button start. It has a really nice turn knob key, not on the right side though, on the left side, which is kind of the same as the 911 that I have. So this is one of the heritage that Porsche actually keeps. You do get like keyless entry, keyless start, but it just gives you that motion of a turn key. So Porsche's actually using that reminders about their racing period, hence this kind of gesture. I think it's really cool, it's really special. Other than that, this is a 2023, so as you guys know, on 2024 there is no more Macan. Macan is turning EV, so they didn't really update the interior that much from its previous gen. Yes, there is a small facelift. As you guys can see in the center console, it changed from the button to like a more sleeky look of the Taycan, of the Panamera, of the Cayenne. In the front though, they still kept the 3-center dial, which I kind of don't mind. There is a full touchscreen in the center. That's what I really care about. So if you're looking for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, they all have that touchscreen in the center. In your dash wise, Audi has the virtual cockpit. To me, that seems a bit more techy. If you're more old school, you want to see the exact dial, this might be the one for you. It does have the navigation on the right, but it's really small, you don't really see it. Honestly, for me, I will use the central dash way more. If you've ever driven a Q5, there's a bit of plasticky on the side, but here I can tell you everything is full leather. The only plasticky will be the center console, but other than that, it's not a flimsy, cheap plastic. It's a really solid plastic. Everything you see, everything you feel, it's a real good quality. Everything's wrapped nice, everything's solid. Everything just feels very solid, very tied into. Center dash doesn't feel like an afterthought. The Q5 is just like a screen. Oops, we forgot about that. Let's place it right here. This is actually well thought through. It's all in sync, very, very nice. Next thing I want to talk about is the steering. The steering, honestly, it's one of the best SUV steering in its price point. This car right here is starting around the 65,000 Canadian plus PDI in front and whatnot. I think this comes to around 76 plus tax. So comparative wise to a Q5, it'll be around, the delta will be around 10,000, 12,000 delta. If you're leasing it, it shouldn't be that bad. But oh my god, the steering is next level. You actually feel some DNA of the 911 right over here. It's really precise, it's really straightforward. You don't really feel that much electrical assist. The Q5, it seems abnormally light. This seems very, very solid. Of course, I'm just driving at a normal pace. I'm not going to track this Macan. I'm not going to do a sprint or whatnot, but just normal feeling. It gives you really good feedback, gives you really solid feedback. You feel you feel the bumps on the road, but not too aggressive, but not too muted. I think it's a good in between. So what really sets this Porsche Macan apart from a regular Q5 to this, I think, apart from the drive, the acceleration, whatnot, I think the really most important thing is the transmission. So the PDK transmission is actually Porsche's dual clutch transmission. Honestly, a lot of car companies have tried to come up with a decent dual clutch transmission. There's the Benz, there's a ZF and whatnot, but honestly, PDK, best of the best. When you're driving a car with PDK, which is in the Macan 911, the 718, it kind of feels that it knows what exactly you're thinking about. So as over here, I'm just cruising at like 80 kilometers per hour, just gently tapping on my gas pedal. If I just press down a bit more, up to like, I would say 1/3 of the gas pedal, it automatically downshifts to 4th. And if I do it more aggressively, and then do over half, it jumps to like 2 or the 3rd gear. I know other cars does this, but this car does it in a way it's so lightning quick, and then when it does go down, it does react in a really fast way. It's gonna be like it jumps down, there's no reaction, and it just punches you really quickly. It knows what you want to do, it downshifts, and within that really limited time frame, it actually reacts. And so although the Porsche Macan is like a far cousin from the Audi Q5, I do think it's worth its while if you do have extra money lying around. If you're comparing the Q5 and the Macan, definitely take them both for a quick test drive back to back. I'm sure you'll be actually wowed by how under the same Volkswagen umbrella, under similar chassis, similar engine, how two companies can actually fine-tune a car so well in their each aspect, and then it gives you a different feeling. Of course, the Audi, it's based on a bit more tech, a bit more comfortability. Surprisingly, the gas mileage is pretty much the same. The Porsche Macan is a bit more sportier, still comfortable, but a bit more sportier, slightly less tech, but it is a bit more about the drive, the feeling, the passion. So if you are definitely thinking about these two, advise going for a drive side by side. I personally don't mind either or. Of course, as you guys know, I'm more of a Porsche guy. If I do want a small SUV, Macan will be the way to do it. But because I'm more of a horsepower guy, I won't go for the base, I'll go for the GTS. But again, this is just me, but I think in 2024, Macan is going for the EV. So if you like a smaller SUV, definitely give this a try. This is a 2023, it'll be around the $76,000 Canadian, around that. Of course, as GTS the T will be a bit more, because Porsche is phasing out the smaller SUV. Yes, they're still doing the Porsche Cayenne. If you want a bigger car, definitely consider that. But if you want something a bit more sporty, every day, I think the Macan is the way to do it. So thanks a lot for watching this short video, guys. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm getting my Targa for GTS probably next week, and I'm going for a track day. So definitely stay tuned. If you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, definitely do so. I appreciate it. That's a lot. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.